fast without warning, and when it rains it's pouring. I got dreams, big dreams, I wanna do big things, but I just can't seem to put it all together. I just wanna be seen. I'm jumping ship, I'ma dive in, middle of the ocean, swimming till I find it. I see an island out ahead, filled with things that I've wanted since I was a kid. Swim to it with every muscle I've got, sucking down water in my lungs till I cough. But I won't give up, I'll never stop till I wash up on the sand or my heart finally stops. I will be the best, headed out for change, I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name, I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. I can't, I gotta study, I'll cram, I gotta make up a plan to give me some kind of chance. I gotta enter a new mode or else I'll get KO'd. My life's at a crossroad, I'm ready to reload. I gotta learn some kind of lesson from my past. I made mistakes but I learned how to react. I love the chase but I need a new path to have a chance to get what I wanna grab. A good life has a good purpose, something that makes everything that you're doing worth it. Something with a bigger meaning that's under the surface, cause that's what's gonna keep you working.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted in league events with AI racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities with challenging computer-based competition. Additional partners include IMSA, the World of Outlaws, and Supercars, allowing members to participate in their very own Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, Sebring 12-Hour, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Well, good afternoon, race fans, or should I say good evening to everyone watching online here tonight. We have coming to you here at the Knoxville Raceway, the sprint car capital of the world, for the 2023 Capitani Classic presented by the Asnd team. And very cool to see this event here tonight here at the Knoxville Raceway as a part of the 360 Knoxville Nationals, which we'll see coming up later on this week. As cars are out on the racetrack at the moment, just rolling around on the track at the moment. And there is Jason Crawford, the JSI Racing Sim Sports team, Castrol Edge. Crawford designs car number 12. And Cooper Wilson out there as well, the Hobbs Trenching Boring Beat the Dark race team. Number 14 car. As drivers will get set to run some hot laps in very soon. There is Cameron De Bruin, the De Bruin Motorsports Full Throttle Publishing. Number number 13 car. Thomas Mitchell as well in the speedshop51.com LCJ Carpentry. Car WA02 out there for tonight as well. Bentley Summers out there, the Western Australian, the M9 Sim Sports Flow Racing car number 3 out there for tonight, as Race Control has dropped the green flag on hot laps here tonight, as you're seeing the first set of hot laps come through for tonight's Capitani Classic here at Knoxville Raceway. So as drivers just running in the racetrack at the moment, you can see lap times in the mid 14-second bracket at the moment. Very cool to see these lap times around here at the Knoxville Raceway tonight. So as we get set right now to let these guys run the track in, and we'll be right back with qualifying coming up next.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted in league events with AI Racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities with challenging computer-based competition. Additional partners include IMSA, the World of Outlaws, and Supercars, allowing members to participate in their very own Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, Sebring 12-Hour, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Well, race fans, welcome back to the show here at Knoxville Raceway. It is now time to go qualifying here at the Knoxville Raceway tonight. We'll get some cars out on the racetrack. There is Jason Burke out on the speedway driving the JSI Racing Sim Sports team. Castrol Edge, Crawford Designs, car number 74. As Berkey runs through turn number 1, turns 3 and 4 down the main straightaway. Here at Knoxville Raceway, bangs in a lap time and goes third quick with a 15.725. Your quick time man at the moment is Clayton Davies with a 15.498. Can Berkey go any quicker? This time by... No, he doesn't. 15.725 for the 74 car of Jason Burke. Craig Dunn also out on the racetrack as well in the 57 car. Has done his second quick with a 15.501. Just a couple of thousandths off Clayton Davies. Bentley Summers also out on the racetrack in the M9 Sim Sports. RPM Race Products. Car number 3. And Bentley is 8th quick with a 15.606. Sean Stevens out there as well in the YB Racing Speedfactory.com number 26 car. Good to see him out there for tonight as well. Tony Mesamore in the Victoria 58 car. Very cool to see that car out on the racetrack. The Loose Cannon Motorsports Harman Designs Asnd number 58 car. Beautifully presented race car for tonight as well. Lachlan Barbary out there in the wall in turn number 3 and 4. Nick Ryan out there as well in the number 7 car. That is a sweet looking ride for Nick as well. Beautifully presented race car. And also Tristan Cornford out there as well in the TRL JC and SC Racewear number 84 car. So it looks like that is qualifying done, race fans. Your quick time man here tonight, here at the Knoxville Raceway for the Capitani Classic, is Clayton Davies with a 15.498. So as we get set for heat race number 1, about to line up on the speedway. And as we get set now, there it is. So Phil Saunders will line up the 93 car from position number 1 to his outside, driving the 162 car. That'll be David Harris. Position number 3, driving car number 64 for Beat the Dark and also Hobbs Trenching and Boring. That'll be 64 of Brent Hobbs. Position number 4, driving the Synergy Sim Racing Speedway Shop Wave Runner Atlantic Oils P1 Events Race Gear car number 50. That is Clayton Davies. Position number 5, driving car number 22. That'll be Brett Sheehan. Position number 6, driving car number 40. That'll be Daniel Maloney. Position number 7, driving the De Bruin Motorsports car number 9, I think it should be. That'll be Cameron De Bruin. Position number 8, driving car number 85. That'll be Gary Redcliffe. And Keegan Harmon in the Dropper Gear Motorsports number 96 car will start from position number 9. Well, race fans, as we get set right now to roll these guys out onto the racetrack for heat race number 1. What is going to be an epic night of 360 sprint car action here at the Knoxville Raceway, the sprint car capital of the world. Be sure to, if you haven't already, make sure to sign up on Dirt Vision for all the action with the 360 Knoxville Nationals and also the 410 Knoxville Nationals. As well. So as we get set here on iRacing, we're going to do it iRacing style this week, race fans. So we've got the Capitani Classic tonight, and then Thursday night we'll have night number 1, as we have in excess of 80 drivers set to take to the racetrack over the course of the next couple of days. So Phil Saunders and David Harris on row number 1 Brent Hobbs and Clayton Davies on row number 2. Here we go, race fans. Time to let them loose here at Knoxville Raceway. Heat race number 1, 8 laps on the board. Set to go green. As we get set right now. Pace car will get set to pull in. Here at Knoxville Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, time to go racing! Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Brent Hobbs takes the race lead down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Harris throws in a slider there on Phil Saunders. Back down to turn number 1 and 2. 1 lap down and 7 to go. Davies chasing after. David Harris in the 162 car. Oh, a little bit crossed up there for the 50 car of Clayton Davies. Davies though, into turn 1 and 2, down the back straight away. The Synergy Sim Racing ABR setup shot, Wave Runner, number 50 car. As we head into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Davies trying to track down the second place car of David Harris. Meanwhile, your race leader, Brent Hobbs, out in front in the 64. We are caution yellow on the speedway for the first time here tonight here at Knoxville Raceway. Unfortunately, my live timing not picking up the cause of the accident. So unfortunately, it looks like David Harris has been instructed by one-way communications from the chief steward to pull into the infield. Obviously mechanical issues with that race car. So as we get set right now to let these guys loose here tonight here at Knoxville Raceway, set to go back to green. Clayton Davies will line up now behind the 64 car of Brent Hobbs. And we will get set to do it all once again here right now, here at Knoxville. Brent Hobbs, Clayton Davies, Phil Saunders, Cam De Bruin in car number 13. As we get set right now to go back to green. Here at the Capitani Classic for heat race number 1. Back to green we go. Good restart for Brent Hobbs. Back down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. Here comes Davies though down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. This time by 4 laps down and 4 laps to run, make that 5 down and 3 to go now for your race leader of Brent Hobbs. Here comes Clayton Davies to the inside. Oh, a little bit of momentum lost there for the 50 car of Clayton Davies into turn number 3 and 4 we go though. Coming off turn number 4, down the main straight away. 2 laps left to go here in heat race number 1. Your opening heat race of the night. Down the back chute we go into corners number 3 and 4 this time by. As Brent Hobbs takes the white flag. Clayton Davies still back there in position number 2. Into corners number 3 and 4 we go though this time by. Brent Hobbs will get the job done in heat race number 1. Second will go to Clayton Davies. Third will go to Phil Saunders. And fourth to Cam De Bruin. We will take a look at your results for heat race number 1 coming up onto your screen. And there it is right now. Brent Hobbs from Davies, Saunders, De Bruin, Redcliffe, Sheehan. You're back to Maloney, Harmon and David Harris to round out your 9-car field here at Knoxville Raceway for the opening heat race of the night for the Capitani Classic for 2023. As we'll take a look right now at your grid coming up onto your screen. For heat race number 2, it'll be the 58V of Tony Mesamore from position number 1 to his outside, driving the Beat the Dark, Hobbs, Trenching and Boring. Car number 88, that will be Cody Malley. Position number 3, driving car number 9, also for Beat the Dark and Hobbs, Trenching and Boring. That'll be the Big Cat, Luke Wilson. Position number 4, driving the Whiskey of the Wild, Flow Racing, Elbows Up Simsports, car number 57, that'll be Craig Dunn. Position number 5, driving car number 52, that'll be Damien Powell. Position number 6, driving the Bullet Esports, number 81W, I'm pretty sure, that'll be Cole Ferguson. Position number 7, driving car number 84 from South Australia, that'll be Tristan Cornford. Cam McDonough in car number 21 will start from position number 8, and Thomas Mitchell in the Vortex Sim Sports WA02 car will start from position number 9. So as we are set right now for heat race number 2, 8 laps again on the board. Here at Knoxville Raceway, Tony Mesamore and Cody Malley on the front row. Luke Wilson and Craig Dunn on row number 2. Pace car will get set to pull in. Here tonight at Knoxville Raceway, race fans, heat race number 2, 8 laps on the board. We are green. Oh, good start for Cody Malley though. Down the back straight where we go for the first time. Tony Mesamore didn't sort of quite get off the line as I think he would have anticipated in the 58 car. Meanwhile, back through turn 1 and 2, nearly contact Cole Ferguson. Put in big time in turn 1 and 2, and oh, look out, cars all over the racetrack. Oh dear. So meanwhile, back down to turn number 1 and 2 though. Race is on for the lead. Coming off turn number 2, down the back straight away. Cody Malley is your race leader into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Craig Dunn off turn number 4. Back down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. Dunn in the cichlids. Elbows Up Simsports. Number 57 takes the race lead away from Cody Malley. Malley though tries to put it back to the inside on the 57. Can't get the job done. As Craig Dunn will lead halfway home now. 4 down, 4 to run. Make that 3.5 to go into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. With 3 laps now left to run here in heat race number 2. Going down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4. Craig Dunn, Cody Malley and Thomas Mitchell, your top 3. Dunn now sees the 2 to go signal here at Knoxville Raceway. Heading through turn 1 and 2 and down the back chute we go. Into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, this time by. Oh, yellow flag on the racetrack. Yellow flag. Tristan Cornford has gone, by the looks of things, upside down in the number 84 car. Oh yeah, got a little bit sideways and looped the car coming off turn number 2. So didn't quite go upside down, but looped the car in turn number 1 and 2. So this will now become a 9-lap heat race, and we'll have a 2-lap dash to the finish here at Knoxville Raceway. So Craig Dunn there in the 57 car. So as we get set to go back to green this time by. So, Craig Dunn, Cody Malley, Thomas Mitchell, your top three. As we get set right now to let them loose here at Knoxville Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, time to go back to green. Coming off turn number 4 right now. Here we go. As we now work lap number 8 of 9 here at Knoxville Raceway. Good restart for Craig Dunn. Out of turn number 2, down the back straight away we go into turn number 3 and 4. Dunn. We'll see the white lights are flashing here at Knoxville Raceway this time. Into turn number 1 and 2. Dunn. Through 1 and 2, down the back, straight away we go here at Knoxville Raceway. Into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. And it will be Craig Dunn to get the job done in heat race number 2. Second, we'll go to... Well, not sure what's happened to Craig Dunn. But we'll get your official results coming up onto your screen. So not sure exactly what happened to Craig Dunn coming off turn number 4 there, but he's been scored in 9th place. So Cody Malley, Cam McDonough, Luke Wilson and Damien Powell will be your top 4. Then you're back to Mesamore, Cornford, Mitchell, Ferguson and Dunn. So not sure exactly what happened there. Maybe the 57 car had run out of fuel. As we'll take a look right now at your grid for heat race number 3. Jason Burke in car number 74 for JSI Racing. He'll start from position number 1 to his outside, driving car number 26. From Tasmania, that'll be Sean Stevens. Position number 3, driving car number 27 for Synergy Sim Racing, that'll be Jaden Russell. Position number 4, driving car number 14 for Beat the Dark, that'll be Cooper Wilson. Jason Crawford will start the 12 car for JSI Racing from position number 5, with Daniel Boyd in the Vortex Sim Sports 79 machine will start from 6. And Daniel Nickel in the Harmer Designs number 18 car will start from position number 7. And Jeffrey James in car number 13 will start from position number 8. So here we go, race fans. Time to go green for this one. So Jason Berg had a good run earlier on today at the I-55 Speedway in the 410 sprint car. Sean Stevens lining up on his outside. Berkey's going to have to be on his A game in this one. In the 74 car. So as we get set to go racing here right now at Knoxville Raceway. Time to go green. Here at Knoxville, 8 laps on the board. Burke and Stevens on the front row. Wilson and Russell in row number 2. We are green. Oh, Berkey though. Got a blinder of a start. No, I think that's going to be a little bit of a slap on the wrist for the 74 car of Jason Burke. Yep, now relegated back to the 3rd position. So as lineup now shuffled around. Here at Knoxville Raceway. So yeah, Jason Burke not given a warning, so he will be relegated back to the 2nd row here at Knoxville in heat race number 3. So Jaden Russell will now lead the field away. The Parramatta Isuzu Ute, number 27 car, Synergy Sim Racing entry. Time to go green here at Knoxville Raceway. Lights will go out here at Knoxville. Heat race number 3, Jaden Russell and Sean Stevens, Jason Burke and now Cooper Wilson on the outside of the second row. Jason Crawford and Daniel Boyd. As we get set right now to let these guys loose. Off turn number 4. Time to go green here at Knoxville Raceway as we are racing here in heat race number 3. Down the back straight away we go for the first time into turn number 3 and 4. Down the main chute we go. Jaden Russell leads the pack. Oh, Jason Burke lost a little bit of ground there in turn 1 and 2. Meanwhile, battle on for the race lead coming off turn number 4 this time by Sean Stevens and Jaden Russell. Oh, Stevens though, ever so close on the rear nerve bar of the 27 car. Down the back straight away we go into turn number 3 and 4 we go though this time by Stevens. Moves up the racetrack, tries to push Jaden Russell up the racetrack a little bit more. Into turn 1 and 2, Stevens now takes the race lead as Russell tries to fly back on by as we are back to yellow very quickly here at Knoxville Raceway. So it looks like Jason Burke gone upside down in the 74 car. So, yeah, just caught the wall coming off turn number 4 there. Unfortunate for Berkey. And unfortunately got collected by the 79 car of Daniel Boyd. And a big crash for Jason Burke. Oh, look at the height on that. That got a absolute massive ton of height. And does he land it? Sort of. That is a major crash for the 74 car of Jason Burke. Does land it though on all 4 wheels. So a bit unfortunate for Jason Burke there in car number 74. So as we'll get set now to go back to green, Jaden Russell and Sean Stevens having a good little ding-dong battle up at the front here. Cooper Wilson watching in the 14 car. Daniel Boyd as well in the 79. Jason Crawford's back there in the 12. As we get set to go back to green here right now at Knoxville Raceway. Time to go back to green as we are now back down to turn number 1 and 2. Russell leads us down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Russell through turn number 3 and 4 this time by now with 3 laps to go here in heat race number 3. Down to turn 1 and 2 we go. Sean Stevens. He's got a little bit of work to do if he wants to put that Woby racing car up on the top step here tonight. Cooper Wilson trying to make something happen as well though with a 14 car. Back down to 1 and 2. 2 laps to go. Here in heat race number 3. Back down to turn number 3 and 4 we go though this time by. Coming off turn number 4. Your races for the lead. Going down the main straight away into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Stevens takes it away from Jaden Russell. Russell fights back to the inside. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. And Jaden Russell coming off turn number 4. Who will it be? Oh, ever so close. And I think Sean Stevens just got that by a nose hair. That was a good heat race there, race fans. So as we'll take a look at your results right now for heat race number 3. There it is, Sean Stevens by 4/1000ths of a second at the start line over Jaden Russell, Cooper Wilson, Jeff James, thinking back to Boyd, Nickel, Crawford and Burke. Unfortunate for Jason Burke though, massive crash in the 74 car. Here's your grid though right now coming up onto your screen for heat race number 4. It'll be the 63 car of Blake Walsh on the front row to his outside. Driving car number 8, that'll be Brock Lewis. Bentley Summers in car number 3 will start from 3 with Leo Heaton 26 from 4. Luke Johnson NLRA 76V will start from 5 with Nick Ryan in the 7 car will start from position number 6. Kyle Collins in the 21Q will start from 7 and Cam O'Brien in the 69 machine will start from position number 8. Very cool little track shot there on the racetrack. There is Blake Walsh there on screen in the number 97 car. Nick Ryan with a new paint scheme on his machine as well, the black and yellow NLRA Ultimate Dirt TV number 7 machine. Also got King Race Designs on board as well. So as we are set to go right now for heat race number 4 here at Knoxville Raceway. Time to go green. Here at Knoxville tonight, as we get set right now to let them loose. 8 laps on the board. Heat race number 4. Blake Walsh and Brock Lewis on the front row. Ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 4 is green. Good start for Blake Walsh heading through turn number 1 and 2. Puts the power down now in the 97 car. Drives away through turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway we go. 1 lap down and 7 to go here at Knoxville, here at heat race number 4. Bentley Summers back there in the 2nd position. At the moment, Brock Lewis in position number 3. Here comes Luke Johnson though in the Cabworks Kitchens. Worth Products number 76 car. Down the main chute we go into turn number 1 and 2. Cameron O'Brien back there as well in the 17 car. Nick Ryan is the outside in the 7. So 2 team cars going at it right now in turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway as Blake Walsh continues to lead. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Very cool little infield track cam there. Into turn 1 and 2. Blake Walsh leading the way. Get back to Bentley Summers there, battling with Brock Lewis. In turn number 1 and 2, heading down the back chute we go. Into turn 1 and 2 that is, sorry. Had to get my corners right back there for a second. So as Bentley Summers under siege right now from Brock Lewis. Summers falling back to 3rd. Brock Lewis taking over the 2nd position. Here comes Leo Heaton as well. In the Hustle Sim Sports car number 26. Johnson back there as well in car number 76. He's back there in position number 5 at the moment as Blake Walsh has half a lap to go into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. And Blake Walsh will get the job done here in heat race number 4. Good job. 2nd will go to Brock Lewis. 3rd will go to Bentley Summers. And 4th will go to Leo Heaton. So as we are set to take a look at your results for heat race number 4, coming up onto your screen, there is Walsh, Lewis, Summers, Heaton, Johnson, O'Brien, Ryan and Collins down the back of the bus. Heat race number 5 lining up on the speedway now. It's going to be Lachlan Barbary in car number 47 from position number 1. On his outside, driving the BD 27 iRacing car number 27, the 27 Designs entry, that'll be Blaine Densley. Scott Reed in car number 36 for Satellite Racing, who will start from position number 3, with Braden Miller in car number 2 will start from position number 4. Kobe Noonan, the Vortex Sim Sports car number 26 machine, will start from position number 5, with Jordan Rutledge in car number 114 will start from position number 6. Jason Hansen in car number 11 will start from position number 7, and Travis Parrott in the De Brewer Motorsports number 33 car will start from position number 8. How nice is that race car? Blaine Densley always turning out a beautifully prepared race car. As Lachlan Barbary set to lead the field away here for heat race number 5 here at Knoxville Raceway. A couple of cars, really nice looking cars in this one. Kobe Noonan in the Vortex Sim Sports car. Always a beautifully prepared race car in the 26 machine. As we get set right now to let these guys loose here at Knoxville Raceway. So heat race number 5 set to go green, 8 laps on the board here at Knoxville. Final heat race of the night. We are green. Good start down to 1 and 2. It looks like there was a car there on the outside of the speedway. Jordan Rutledge must have been on the outside, caught the wall there in turn number 1 and 2. The opening race leader, though, is Lachlan Barbary. Oh no, Densley just caught the back end of the 47 car. Not the way to start your night for some of these drivers, though, as Densley leads the way, coming off turn number 4 this time by, with now 2 down and 6 to run. Here in heat race number 5, back down to 1 and 2 we go. Scott Reed closing in the 27 car as well. Through turn number 3 and 4 this time by, down the main straightaway. With 5 laps to go. As Braden Miller looking to do something in that styled imagery number 20 car here tonight. So Miller representing the Bullet Esports team tonight. As we head down through turn 1 and 2 and down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4 this time light. With now 3 laps to go here in heat race number 5 here at Knoxville Raceway tonight. Down the back straight away we go into turn number 3 and 4. Scotty Reed trying to make something happen with the 27 car right now. Back there in position number 3 as Braden Miller making the 20 car stretch its legs just a little bit. In the styled imagery Harmer Designs Bullet Esports number 20 car. As we head down the main straightaway now into turn number 1 and 2. Blaine Densley under siege right now as they go side by side into turn number 3 and 4. And Braden Miller will take the race lead on the final lap coming off turn number 4. And Miller will get the job done. Second will go to Blaine Densley. Third will go to Kobe Noonan. And fourth will go to Scotty Reed in car number 27. So as we'll take a look right now at your results for heat race number 5. There it is. Miller, Densley, Noonan, Reed, Barbary, Parrott, Hansen and Rutledge. Back there in position number 8. As ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your first of many last chance qualifiers here tonight. And here is your starting field. 13 cars to take to the racetrack. And we'll go through your grid right now. Cam De Bruin in car number 13 will start from 1. To his outside driving car number 13, that'll be Jeff James. Scotty Reed, who we just saw in heat race number 5, he will start the 27 car from 3. With Tony Mesamore in the 58V will start from position number 4.
Luke Johnson, the 76 feet, will start from 5, with Brett Sheehan, the 22, will start from 6. Daniel Nickel in the Harmon Designs number 18 car will start from 7, with Travis Parrott in the 33 car will start from 8. Thomas Mitchell in the WA02 car will start from position number 9. Position number 10 will be the 7 car of Nick Ryan. Keegan Harmon in car number 96 will start from position number 11. Jason Burke in car number 74 will start from 12. And Jordan Rutledge down the back of the bus in the 114 car will start from position number 13. As you can see, cars now out on the racetrack for tonight's C main. So always very cool when we can get these guys up onto the big screen. So as we get set right now to go green here at the Knoxville Raceway. So lights are out on the pace car. We are set to go green this time by. We'll get a good close-up shot on the ball cam. Those cars now roll through turn number 3 and 4. Pace car is off the racetrack. Race fans, 12 laps on the board. Set to go green here in Knoxville. A little bit of crash and bash there on the start. Not the way to start your night for some of these drivers. A little bit of crash and bash there between Luke Johnson and Brett Sheehan. As find out what happened on the start here with Nick Ryan. Oh, looks like one car didn't go. Ooh, bit of an unfortunate situation there for Brett Sheehan. We'll pull the big remote out for that one. And you see Brett Sheehan take a bit of a wild ride in the 22 car. Big time, just a bit of a pirouette. Broken front end though in that race car. You can see how it just sits right down on the front end of that machine. Unfortunately, nothing happening with the front end steering. So as we will get set to go green once more. Sometimes it happens, Jeff. Sometimes it happens, mate, unfortunately. As we know, sometimes the joys with sprint car racing. Not particularly, though. Not the way to start or end your night for some of the drivers. Especially when you're battling for one of the coolest races on the American sprint car calendar, the Capitani Classic. And then don't forget, race fans will be live once again on Thursday night for group number 1 for the 2023 360 Knoxville Nationals presented by Asnd. As we go back to green here right now, here at Knoxville. Back down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. De Bruin it is, down the back straight. Into corners number 3 and 4 we go. De Bruin now working lap number 3 of 12 here at Knoxville Raceway. As we go through turn number 3 and 4 this time by, and down the main straightaway. Back down to turn number 1 and 2, Scotty Reed. Back there in the second position right now as we are caution yellow on the speedway. Looks like Nick Ryan and Jason Burke. Bit unfortunate for these two guys, and yet looks like Berkey just got a big push coming off turn number 2 there. Oh, sorry, off turn number 4. And again, another big crash for the 74 car of Jason Burke. Yeah, that's a massive ride for Jason Burke, though. So we're actually going to peel out the big remote for this one. And we'll count how many times he actually goes upside down. So there's one. So he's upside down already. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've lost count already. That's a massive flip for Jason Burke. Holy cracker. So they got the race car rebuilt for the C-Main and unfortunately again goes upside down. That is a wild ride for Jason Burke. In the 74 car, that car would be toast. So as we go back to green right now here at Knoxville Raceway. Good restart for Cam De Bruin. Through turn 1 and 2, down the back straight away we go. Into turns number 3 and 4. Down the main straight away we go. Now working lap number 6 of 12 here at Knoxville Raceway. Thomas Mitchell battling for the 3rd position right now. Down the back straight away we go into turn number 3 and 4. Luke Johnson back there in the 4th position at the moment. As Tony Mesmore trying to make his way through the field as well in the 58 car. Slide job attempted from the 58 machine. Can't get the job done in turn 1 and 2. They go wheel to wheel down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Yellow flag. Once again on the racetrack, it looks like Jeffrey James. It is in car number 2. So we'll find out what happened to poor old Jeff on the racetrack. Yes, looks like Daniel Nickel and wow, bit of a upsy daisy there. So obviously those cars, possibly a broken front end on that machine of Brett Sheehan's car, Jeffrey James's car. Very cool to see some Scott Reed fans in the field, in the house for tonight. No doubt Scotty Reed a favourite on the racetrack in that number 27 car. As we get set right now to go back to green. Here we go, coming off turn number 4. Good restart for Cam De Bruin. Into turn 1 and 2 we go. Thomas Mitchell tries to take the second place away from Reed. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Mitchell down the main straight away. Thomas Mitchell's got that race car figured out here tonight, here at Knoxville Raceway though. Down the back straight away we go. Into corners number 3 and 4, Mitchell runs the bottom side of the racetrack coming off turn number 4. Must be still a bit of good little moisture down there. As Mitchell goes for the slider in 1 and 2. No contact between Thomas Mitchell and Cam De Bruin. And not what you want here right now. Looks like the 13 car of Cam De Bruin though survived that little ordeal there between himself and Thomas Mitchell. So Scotty Reed now back up to the 2nd position. Looks like Tony Mesmore pulling the 58 car to the infield. White flag is out though for your race leader of Thomas Mitchell. Through turn 1 and 2 and down the back straight away we go into corners number 3 and 4 for the final time. And it will be Thomas Mitchell getting the job done in tonight's C-Main. 2nd will go to Scott Reed. 3rd will go to Cam De Bruin. get set right now to take a look at your results for tonight's C main. And they are on your screen. Thomas Mitchell, Scott Reed, Cam De Bruin. Then back to Luke Johnson, Keegan Harmon. Then back to Jordan Rutledge, Travis Parrott, Tony Mesimore, Jeffrey James. Then back to Daniel Nickel, Jason Burke, Nick Ryan, and Brett Sheehan. Hopefully, the race car not too bad for Jason Burke back there in the pit area. As we'll take a look right now at your grid for tonight's B main. And it will be Damien Powell in car number 52 will start from 1 to his outside, driving car number 23. That will be Leo Heaton. Position number 3, driving car number 85, that'll be Gary Redcliffe to his outside, driving car number 79, that'll be Daniel Boyd. Position number 5, driving car number 47, well, that'll be Lachlan Barbary. Position number 6 on his outside, driving car number 84, SA, that'll be Tristan Cornford. Position number 7, driving car number 17 for NLRA, that'll be Cam O'Brien. Position number 8, driving car number 40, that'll be Daniel Maloney. Position number 9, driving car number 12 for JSI Racing, that'll be Jason Crawford to his outside. Position number 10, driving car number 11, that'll be Jason Hansen. Position number 11, driving car number 81 for Styled Imagery and Bullet Esports, that'll be Cole Ferguson. Cole Collins will start the 21Q from position number 12, and we'll have David Harris down the back of the bus. What a beautiful facility we have here at the Knoxville Raceway. So as we get set right now to let these guys loose. Here we go, race fans, coming off turn number 4. Your B main here at Knoxville Raceway is green. As we head through turn 1 and 2 and down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Oh, nearly contact there between your race leaders. As we head through turn 1 and 2, once again heading down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4 we go. Heaton tries to throw a slider in on pole, can't get the job done. They go wheel to wheel down the main straight away into turn number 1 and 2 we go. As we head through turn number 3 and 4, once again, look, oh, a couple of cars there, big time wreck in turn number 3 and 4. Yellow flag on the racetrack, Tristan Cornford and Gary Redcliffe. It is in turn number 3 and 4. We'll find out what happened there on the racetrack. Oh, looks like they might have gone 3 wide there. Let's stop that there for 2 seconds. It looks like Tristan Cornford had seen a bit of a looking glass there, or a hole, to try and get through those 2 cars and split them 3 wide. Unfortunately, did not work and made contact with Gary Redcliffe, and they ended up both banging into the fence. Big time damage on the 85 car, of course, of Gary Redcliffe. Unfortunately, not what you want here tonight here at Knoxville Raceway for the 2023 Capitani Classic, presented by Harmon Designs. As we get set right now to let these guys loose. One more time. here we go, race fans. Time to go back to green. Hopefully sound coming through okay. As we get set right now to go back to green, coming off turn number 4, back to green we go. Good restart for Damien Powell through turn number 1 and 2 we go, heading down the back straight away. Into corners number 3 and 4 we go this time by. Down the main chute we go right now. Powell leads the way. Heaton back there in second, Boyd in third. Then you're back to O'Brien, Barbary and Jason Crawford. Rounding out your top 6 at the moment. Coming off turn number 4 this time by, down the main straight away. Oh, slide job attempted and done so by Leo Heaton. Oh, they nearly make contact down the back straight away. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Powell will lead the way, coming down the main straight away right now. Into turn number 1 and 2. Heading down the back straight away we go. Into corners number 3 and 4. Down the main chute we go now with 4 laps left in the books. Here at Knoxville Raceway tonight. Down the back straight away we go. Heaton pulls a little bit of a lead between himself and Damien Powell. Boyd though trying to make something happen in the 79 car. Slide job in turn 1 and 2. The 79 machine moves up to position number 2 right now on the speedway. As Daniel Boyd now will set his sights on the 26 car of Leo Heaton. 3 laps to go. Oh, Boyd got it all crossed up there in turn 1 and 2. Went up to the cushion. Craig Dunn back there as well in position number 4 at the moment. Coming off turn number 4, down the main straight away this time by into turn number 1 and 2. Dunn looking for third and he's got it down the back chute we go. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. Craig Dunn right round the top side of the racetrack. Your race leader is Leo Heaton. Through turn number 1 and 2 we go. Down the back straight away we go for the final time. Heaton into turn number 3 and 4. Coming off turn number 4, Leo Heaton will get the job done here in tonight's B main. Second will go to Damien Powell, third to Craig Dunn, and fourth will go to Daniel Boyd. So as we will take a quick look at your results for tonight's B main, there it is: Heaton, Powell, Dunn, Boyd, Barbary, O'Brien, Crawford, Ferguson, Maloney. Then back to Collins, Redcliffe, Cornford, Harris and Jason Hanson to round out your 14 car field for tonight's B main. So as we will get set to, I think we're going to have a timed lap session. I'm pretty sure if race control is still going to do that. So it looks like we might have a dash on our hands by the looks of things. Set right now to back to green. So yeah, by the looks of things, we're going to have a time lapse session. So who will start on the pole position? Clayton Davies out there in the Wave Runner ABR setup shop. Synergy Sim Racing car number 50. As Clayton Davies will turn a lap time and goes a 16.435. Brent Hobbs goes a little bit quicker with a 16.329. As Clayton Davies goes quicker again, 16.279. Brent Hobbs, does he go any quicker? No, he doesn't. With a 16.329. Find out what cars are next due out onto the speedway. Looks like Cooper Wilson and Jaden Russell. So Cooper Wilson out there on the racetrack now at the Hobbs Trenching and Boring Bet the Dark 81 Raceway North Central Solutions. Car number 14. And also out there on the racetrack, driving the Parramatta Isuzu Synergy Sim Racing Wave Runner Speedway Shop, car number 27. This is Jaden Russell. Jaden Russell in car number 27, and Cooper Wilson in car number 14. Cooper Wilson will be the first car to set a lap time in this group. And Wilson jumps to position number 3, 16.477. Jaden Russell jumps to position number 3. 16.454. Cooper Wilson comes around to set his second lap time. And does he do any better? Quick time, 16.237 for Cooper Wilson. 16.237 quick time for the 14 of Cooper Wilson. And Jaden Russell, does he go quicker? He does go a little bit quicker, but still stays fourth quick with a 16.336. So now the time to beat is Cooper Wilson. As Bentley Summers now rolls out onto the racetrack in the M9 Sim Sport. RPM Race Products, car number 3. And also out on the racetrack driving the Bullet Esports Styled Imagery Harman Designs, car number 20 tonight. This is Braden Miller. Braden Miller in car number 20. And Bentley Summers in car number 3. Unfortunately, I don't have like a dirt vision view where I can do the two cars at the same time. Wish we could. But Bentley Summers will set a lap time 16.452. Braden Miller will set a lap time as well with a 16.509. Bentley Summers will come around to set his second lap time and doesn't go any quicker. Braden Miller though goes a little bit quicker with a 16.390. So we'll have another two cars to go out onto the racetrack. All these cars now chasing the quick time of Cooper Wilson. As one of the other Wilsons come out onto the racetrack. This is the 9 machine of the big cat, Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson in car number 9. And Cody Malley in the 88 car for the Beat the Dark race team as well. So another two team cars out on the racetrack. So Luke Wilson will come around. He'll be the first car to set a lap time in this group. So Luke Wilson will set a lap time. Goes third quick with a 16.296. Cody Malley goes 6th quick with a 16.374. Wilson though, what's his second lap got in the books? Can he go any quicker? Quick time for Luke Wilson, 16.204. And Cody Malley doesn't go any quicker, he goes 16.374 for the 88 car of Cody Malley. But Luke Wilson now your quick time man here in the warm-up session tonight, or your time lapse session. And Luke Wilson will go 16.204. And it looks like we are done for that one. So, bang your hands together, race fans. Quick time, Luke Wilson, 16.2.04. And you will go back to Cooper Wilson, Clayton Davies, Brent Hobbs, Jaden Russell, Cody Malley, Braden Miller, and Bentley Summers to round out your 8 cars in the time-lapse session tonight. So as the checkered flag has been thrown on that one, we are going to go straight into our A main for tonight. And we'll get your grid up here very soon. Well, race fans, as we get set right now for your grid here tonight here at Knoxville Raceway, here is your starting field. From position number 23, driving the Vortex Sim Sports, speedshot51.com, New South Wales number 79, Daniel Boyd. Position number 22, driving the NLRA Cabooks Kitchens, car number 76, Luke Johnson. Position number 21, driving the Elbows Up Sim Sports, Flow Racing Whiskey of the Wild, car number 57, Craig Dunn. Position number 20, driving the Tabura Motorsports, car number 13, Cam De Bruin. Position number 19, driving car number 52, that'll be Damien Paul. Position number 18, driving the Satellite Racing, car number 27, the man that's the favourite here tonight, Scott Reed. Position number 17, driving car number 76 for the Hustle Sim Labs team, that'll be Leo Heaton. Position number 16, driving the Vortex Sim Sports, speedshot51.com, WA02, Thomas Mitchell. Position number 15, driving the Vortex Sim Sports, speedshot51.com, number 26, Kobe Noonan. Position number 14. So we didn't have 14 cars, we had 8 cars in that one. Bentley Summers was in that whole grid. Not sure what the go is with the grid now, race fans. I'm not sure where everyone is bound to start. So we're going to stick with that. So as Cooper Wilson and Luke Wilson line up on the front row, it should be Clayton Davies and Brent Hobbs on row number 2, Jaden Russell and Cody Malley on row number 3. Here back to Braden Miller and Bentley Summers, Sean Stevens and Blake Walsh, Cam McDonough and Brock Lewis. Whoa, no! I don't know what happened there. But here we go, race fans. Time to go racing. Here at Knoxville Raceway. Lights are out. So here we go. 25 laps on the board. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed all the action here tonight at Knoxville Raceway. So, race control just sorting out a couple of things on the racing surface. Here we go, race fans. Time to go green. here at Knoxville Raceway tonight. Cooper Wilson and Luke Wilson on the front row. Clayton Davies and Brent Hobbs on row number 2. Jaden Russell and Cody Malley back there in row number 3. Braden Miller with Bentley Summers in the 4th row. Ladies and gentlemen, time to go green here at Knoxville Raceway, the Capitani Classic. Here at Knoxville Raceway, we are underway. No, not going just yet. So as we get set right now, we shall be going green this time. Not sure what's happening on the racetrack. Drivers put enough fuel in for these rolling laps. So it looks like drivers now told to catch up to the iRacing.com official pace car. And we'll be getting set to go racing here at Knoxville Raceway. Getting set to form up, getting set to go green. Hopefully this time by. So as we get set right now. Here we go, race fans. For the final time here tonight, here at Knoxville Raceway. 23 cars, 25 laps on the board. Lights are out now, which is a good thing to see, which means we are set to go racing here at Knoxville Raceway. So here we go. 2 by 2, they roll into turn number 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen. For the final time here tonight, here at Knoxville Raceway, it is showtime. Here at Knoxville Raceway, 25 laps on the board. We are green. Good start from Luke Wilson. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Davies though looks to the bottom side of the speedway, come up turn number 4. Back down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. Into turn 1 and 2. Davies though, good on the bottom side of the racetrack right now. Through corners number 3 and 4 this time by. Jaden Russell trying to make his way through the field as well. In car number 27, so too Braden Miller. Wow, Luke Wilson had to jump on the brakes there just a little bit. In car number 9. Meanwhile, through turn number 3 and 4, down the main straightaway we go. 5 laps down and 20 to go. For your race leader of Clayton Davies. Through turn number 3 and 4 we go though, this time by Davies from Wilson. Then back to Luke Wilson, Brent Hobbs, Jaden Russell. In the top 6 at the moment. Well, Jaden Russell looks like he's had a bit of a shocker. He's falling back into the field. As we are yellow. Caution on the speedway. It is the 27 car of Jaden Russell. Let's find out what happened on the racetrack for the 27 machine. It looks like just got over the inside berm there. Oh, bicycled the car big time and made contact with Braden Miller. And the car spun around on the back straightaway. And does he get collected? Yes, he does. Sean Stevens. And Craig Dunn as well. So a couple of cars. Big crash in turn number 3 and 4. So two of the fastest guys in the field tonight. Well, not the way to end your night for a Tasmanian, who would have been elbows up in this A-main, I tell ya, in that 26 car. So as we are set to go back to green, Clayton Davies. Was your 2022 Knoxville Nationals champion. Can he go back-to-back this year here in 2023? Here we go, race fans. Time to get it back underway. We'll have 19 laps to go when we come back to the green flag. This time by at a turn number 4. Back to green we go. Into turn number 1 and 2 this time. Davies runs the bottom side of the speedway. As we look back through the field, into turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straightaway we go this time by. Turn 3 and 4, down the main straightaway once again. Cooper Wilson in hot pursuit of the 50 car of Clayton Davies. Through turn 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway, Luke Wilson back there as well in car number 9. Through turn number 3 and 4, this time by, coming down the main straightaway with 16 to run. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. As we check back in with the race leader coming off turn number 4 and down the main straightaway, back down to turn 1 and 2 with 15 laps left on the board. The race leader of Clayton Davies. Well, that was close. Into corners number 3 and 4 we go though this time by. Your race leader of Clayton Davies down the main straightaway in the Synergy Sim Racing ABR setup shot Wave Runner number 50 car. Cooper Wilson back there as well in car number 14, so too Luke Wilson. These two guys having a good ding-dong battle on the racetrack. Braden Miller back there as well in car number 20. After that contact with the 27 car of Jaden Russell. So through turn number 3 and 4, this time by down the main straightaway. Through turn 3 and 4 and down the main straightaway this time by, back down to turn number 1 and 2. As Davies looking to go through turn number 3 and 4 this time by with 10 laps to go. Here comes Cooper Wilson flying through turn number 3 and 4. He had major ground made up then on the 50 car of Clayton Davies. As Cooper Wilson looking to come through turn number 3 and 4 this time by, diamond it off turn number 4. Down the main chute we go now with 9 laps to go. Into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Davies is in the wall in turn 1 and 2. Call the wall coming down the back straight away. That allows the door open for the 14 car of Cooper Wilson. Davies though, looking to try and get back down to where he's been fast in this A-main. Wilson though, as Davies holds the race lead down in car number 50. Second right now is Cooper Wilson. Third is Luke Wilson. Fourth is Braden Miller. As Cooper Wilson gets the drive right around the top side and tries to take the race lead away. In turn number 3 and 4 this time by. Drops it down to the bottom side of the racetrack where caution yellow on the speedway. And oh dear. And that was a good little ding-dong battle going on there, I tell ya, between those top 3 guys out on the racetrack, and it looks like could be Blake Walsh and Brent Hobbs. No, not sure exactly what happened on the racetrack. For some reason, live timing didn't pick it up. But I tell you what though, race fans, Cooper Wilson is on a march in that 14 car. Absolutely been honking along these last couple of laps, and I think maybe Clayton Davies might have a couple of issues with that 50 car. The Wave Runner ABR setup shot. Uline oils on board that car as well. Synergy Sim Racing P1 Events race gear entry. He caught the wall coming down the back straight away, and then got up in the fluffy stuff, and that allowed Cooper Wilson to close in. But it is quite slick down the bottom side of the racetrack, and that is where Clayton has been running. So maybe he could have burnt off that right rear tyre. As we get set to let these guys loose. One more time here at Knoxville Raceway. Time to get it done, race fans, with 6 laps to go as they cross the line now. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Davies pulls away from the field as Cooper Wilson it is in car number 14, making up huge ground. Coming off turn number 4 down the main straightaway now with 5 to run. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Blake Walsh is back there as well in position number 5. You saw the edge of the white and pink come into camera shot there. Through turn number 3 and 4 down the main straightaway we go now with 4 laps to go. Contact. Oh dear. Cooper Wilson and Clayton Davies. Wow. That was nasty, race fans. That was not what you wanted to see. Let's go back. So as Cooper Wilson got the major run coming off turn number 4. He went to go down to the bottom side of the racetrack to go in for a slide job, and unfortunately Clayton Davies was going to do the same thing. And unfortunately contact there between the 50 car and the 14 machine of Cooper Wilson. And Davies straight back out onto the racetrack in front of the oncoming traffic. And cop the wall there in turn number 1 and 2. Heartbreak for the 50 car. And I'm not sure who just clipped him there as well. I think that may have been, yep, it was Leo Heaton. And unfortunately not the way to end your night for some of these drivers now. We'll see what happens on the racetrack. As Damien Powell has pulled it in for tonight. He's pulled back into the pit area here at Knoxville Raceway. We'll just wait to see what is going to happen on the speedway. Race control just now talking to the drivers through communication, and we'll find out what's going to happen on the speedway. Now obviously whether it's going to be pinned on the 14 car of Cooper Wilson or on the 50 car of Clayton Davies. So we shall see what happens. And yep, there it is, race fans. So as race control has called it, the 14 car of Cooper Wilson at fault in the 14 car. Sent to the back of the bus. So now Luke Wilson in charge of the field. Now the reason being, obviously in sprint car racing, these cars have very, very, very good brakes, and that could have all been avoided in multiple different avenues. So unfortunately, yes, the 50 car of Clayton Davies went around, but it was instigated by the 14 car of Cooper Wilson. So race control have deemed that, and as we are about to get set now for a restart here at Knoxville Raceway. Time to go back to green. Let's get this one in the books, race fans. Here at Knoxville Raceway, back to green we go. Into turn 1 and 2 we go. Miller had a good restart in the 20 car. Through turn number 3 and 4, 3 wide. Coming off turn number 4 though. Down the main straight away with 2 laps to go as Brady Miller takes the race lead in turn 1 and 2 with a slide job on Luke Wilson. Down the back chute we go into turn number 3 and 4 this time. Miller tries to turn it back through the middle part of the speedway as we are caution yellow once again on the racetrack with 2 laps to run. So I'm not exactly sure what happened on the racetrack there. Unfortunately, my live timing did not pick that up. So as we are about to get set to do it all once again here at Knoxville Raceway, set now to let these guys loose. One more time. 2 laps. Luke Wilson, Braden Miller. Blake Walsh back there in position number 3. Kobe Noonan in position number 4. Then back to Blaine Densley in the top 5. So as we get set to wrap up tonight's racing here at Knoxville Raceway, time to go back to green, race fans. Let's get this one in the books. Here we go. Luke Wilson jumps back on the gas as we are back to green. Into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Wilson uses the slider line to his advantage in turn 1 and 2. Down the back straight away we go. Into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Miller though with a slide job. In turn number 3 and 4. Tries to take the race lead away, but Blake Walsh slides on through. In car number 97. Through turn 1 and 2. Down the back straight away we go for the final time. Your racers on for the lead. In turn number 3 and 4. Your 2023 Capitani Classic winner is Blake Walsh. Good work, race fans. Wowee. As we get set to roll your top 3 round to the front stretch. So as we'll get set to have a chat also with your top 3 here tonight at Knoxville Raceway. So as we will get set to have a chat with your top 3 as drivers now are climbing into our chat room, and we'll kick it off with 3rd place here tonight. Home in 3rd place, race fans driving the speedshot51.com Vortex Sim Sports V26. How about a race fans for Kobe Noonan? Kobe, mate, this must be a pretty cool little result for you and your team. Obviously, a first time podium in a Capitani Classic. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it definitely is, mate. Look, I honestly didn't think I was going to get up that fast starting deep. I started 15th and, yeah, just got lucky with a few cautions and, yeah, managed to sneak home with a podium.
Mate, top job here tonight here at Knoxville Raceway, mate. Talk us through this racetrack. Obviously, a lot of the drivers started to find a lot of speed towards the end of the race, but obviously she was still pretty had some moisture in it, still had a little bit of tacky patches in it in some places, but obviously she was pretty slick out there as well.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty slick, but right around the top it was still quite fast, and I think that's where I picked those few guys off. Right at the end they just spun the wheels in the slick, and I was managed to rip around them.
Mate, top job here tonight here at Knoxville Raceway. Thank all the boys in Discord, mate. Thank all the sponsors on this race car. I'm pretty sure that the boys were pretty ecstatic with the 3rd place here for your race team.
Yeah, no, big thanks to all the Vortex boys. They help out a heap. Thomas for putting me in the car. Big thanks to you for doing the broadcast, and Tony for putting up the league. And yeah, just the sponsors. Tilly from speedshot51.com with awesome setups. LCJ Carpentry, Pace Graphics, and Styled Imagery.
Well, there it is, race fans, home in third place here tonight. How about it, race fans? Bang your hands together for Kobe Noonan. Well done, mate. We'll hopefully see you back for, I think you're in Group 1 or Group 2?
I'm on Sunday night, so Group 2.
Group 2. So we'll see you back Sunday night, mate. Well done, and hopefully you can go up there and get another couple of spots, mate. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool.
See you back next week, mate. Well done.
See ya.
So there it is. The 26 car of Kobe Noonan in the 26 machine, home in third place here tonight. We'll have a chat with the man that comes home in second here tonight. Had some major pace coming on towards the end of the race here tonight. Race fans, bang your hands together for the Bullet Esports Styled Imagery car number 20. It is Braden Miller. Braden, mate, that's a pretty cool wrap you had on tonight, mate, repping the Bullet Esports machine, but obviously not a bad way to cap off the night as well with a second place.
Yeah, definitely, mate. It's a good result for the boys over there at Bullet. We've got the opportunity to drive the house car for them tonight, so yeah, no, it's been good to sort of represent them and all the sponsors and all that sort of thing, so it's good to get them up on the podium there first night out.
Mate, obviously you had the hot seat with what was going on up the front there. Obviously you must have been licking your lips going, the top spot's coming my way pretty soon, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I felt confident, but at the same time I wasn't really making a whole lot of ground there, so I don't know, I'll take tonight as a bit of a practice night and we'll learn from that, ready for the big Knoxville Nationals next week.
Mate, run us through what happened out on the racetrack. Obviously, with the racetrack tonight, from what I was noticing, there was parts where it was really slick in some places, and I also noticed that it was really tacky in some places. Talk us through what the racetrack did tonight.
Yeah, it changed a lot. Like I haven't done any laps here since the new update. So yeah, I ran the top there a little bit at the end. That felt pretty good. The bottom was also really good. Blake got by both of us there on the bottom. So obviously that was working good. You know, cut down was working good. Slider was working good. Every line seemed to be working pretty good. So it made everyone pretty even. Hence why, you know, it's pretty hard to sort of make moves and catch people. But I think you just got to capitalize on, you know, people making mistakes and some incidents and that sort of stuff in front of you. So that's all we did tonight, and yeah, you know, glad to get away with second.
Mate, top job here tonight here at Knoxville Raceway. Thank all the boys in Discord, mate. Thank all the sponsors on this race car. I know you may not know them all yet, but obviously must be pretty cool to have that second place, obviously, with that Bullet Esports team. Yeah,
no, look, the boys hooked me up with a list, so yeah, obviously the boys there at Bullet Esports, Harmon Design, Styled Imagery, and Tower Cattle, obviously, yeah, just everyone there. In Discord, yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's kind of fun just sort of driving for a team for, you know, like kind of a sponsored ride kind of thing. It's kind of fun.
Well, there it is, race fans. Braden Miller home in second place here tonight. Well done, mate. We'll see you back on Sunday night. Obviously, you being in Group 2, and hopefully can put it up one step further, mate. Well done.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Look forward to it. Cheers.
There it is, Braden Miller home in second place here tonight. Well, we've already had a chat with this guy here tonight. He had a podium in the super late model earlier on tonight at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Pretty cool to have a chat with this guy once again. Home in the top spot here tonight in your 2023 Capitani Classic winner. How about it, race fans, for Blake Walsh? Walshy, yeah. Mate, that's pretty awesome. Obviously, it's pretty late where we are located. But obviously, mate, that's going to be pretty cool to have a podium in a late model and then come here and bang out a win in a sprint car. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
Mate, not a bad event to do it in either. Obviously, Knoxville Nationals week with Asnd, obviously Capitani Classic tonight. And then obviously you've got Group 1 and Group 2 Thursday and Sunday. Obviously, what's going to be game plan going forward here, mate? Obviously, work out setups with the race car, see what the racetrack's going to do.
I'm just sort of going to take it as it comes. I only sort of figured out this event was on 10 minutes before it started, so yeah, I can't thank Tony enough for let me join last minute.
Mate, thank all the boys in Discord. Once again, thank all the sponsors on this race car, mate. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty cool little event, obviously, to go into Knoxville Nationals week.
Yeah, just thanks to Nick, Latsy, Johnson, Branch, Brett, everyone over there at the NLRA Discord. Yeah, all my real life sponsors. I don't really drive for a team anymore on here, so it's pretty cool to get it done on my own.
Mate, awesome drive tonight, and hopefully we'll see you back in one of the groups, mate. And congratulations on the win here tonight, and we'll catch you again soon, mate. Well done.
Thanks, mate. See ya.
Pretty sure it's going to be straight to bed for good old Blake Walsh, because I'm pretty sure he's got work tomorrow, and so do I. But anyway, nonetheless, race fans, what a way to cap off the night here at Knoxville Raceway. Very cool to see a first-time winner with a Capitani Classic here at Knoxville Raceway. Good job to Blake Walsh. Second went to Braden Miller, and third to Kobe Noonan here tonight. We'll go through your official rundown as well, just while we get the time. So your official rundown for your Capitani Classic for 2023. There it is. Blake Walsh, Braden Miller, Kobe Noonan, your top three. Then you're back to Daniel Boyd, Bladen Densley, Luke Wilson, Cooper Wilson. Then you're back to Luke Johnson, Cody Malley, Scott Reed, Bentley Summers. And then you're back to Cam DeBrew and Clayton Davies, Brock Lewis, Damian Powell, Leo Heaton, Brent Hobbs, Cam McDonough, Phil Saunders, and Jaden Russell to round out your top 20 cars. 21st was Craig Dunn. 22nd was Jaden Russell, and Thomas Mitchell rounds out your 23 car field for tonight. Well, race fans, thank you to everyone tuning in tonight. It has been a major day and a major night for everyone here at iRacing and Outlaws TV, and also all the drivers participating in a late model event, a sprint car event, or 2 sprint car events, and also a major night here at Knoxville Raceway. We'll see everyone back on Thursday night for group number 1 and night number 1 of the 2023 Asnd Knoxville Nationals here at the Knoxville Raceway. The sprint car capital of the world plays host to the Asnd 360 Knoxville Nationals. We'll see you guys back on Thursday night. My name is Matt Bailey. Thanks for watching iRacing and Outlaws TV. We'll see you guys back on Thursday.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted and league events with AI Racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities with challenging computer-based competition. Additional partners include IMSA, the World of Outlaws, and Supercars, allowing members to participate in their very own Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, Sebring 12-Hour, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.